Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel Sarthak Commerce Wala. Today in this video, as you saw the thumbnail, in this video I'm going to discuss 35 most important previous year questions of business law. And if any student is seeing this video, then this video is more than enough for each and every student of Bcom honors as well as Bcom program for passing within their business law examination. And even if you honestly do all these questions and learn them and understand them very carefully, then you are going to score, I think, more than enough marks within your business law exam. I know business law, you all students were not studying from starting, but if you did all these questions which I am discussing within this video, then maybe your boat can sail the sea and easily get through the sea. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to tell you about the basic paper pattern of business law. The paper pattern of business law is very simple, that you get generally a question in which you have A or B, majorly two parts. Within A part, you have further three questions and mainly two questions. So generally, this is a basic pattern how your business law examination will be going to come on 13th of January for BCom honor students and even for BCom program students as well. So generally, if you see in business law, you get more type of questions in which you have to just comment or state the reason, and other than that you can get a little bit a situation type question as well, which means application based question. So if any student understood the concept very well, then the student is only able to answer them. So I am again repeating it that these are the 35 or 34 questions which I evaluated from last 5-year question papers of business law. And even if you want the video on last 5-year question papers, please comment on the comment box. And if you all students did 100 comments, yes, I'm saying 100 comments, then I will be going to upload the last 5-year question papers of business law as well on my YouTube channel. Because see, I am doing a lot of hard work to finding out and to analyzing all the questions that are going to be probably coming within your examination. So let's jump into the video. Now I'm just going to read all the questions one by one, and you have to just look over all these questions. And these are 34 and 35 questions almost, which are the most important ones, and they repeated within the last 5 years of span of time within your business law exam. Okay, so let's see the first question. Question 1 is state the reason. First part is anything done in ignorance of offer does not amount to acceptance. This is of 3 marks. Second part, presence of consideration is required, adequacy of consideration is not required. This is of also 3 marks. Third part, transactions collateral to illegal agreement are not always illegal. 3 marks. So which means you have to give the reasons that why these statements are true or whether they are not true. So you have to state your reason. Okay. B part of that first question is a minor takes a loan of 50,000 at 10% interest. After attaining majority, he makes a fresh promise to pay the loan taken during minority. Is the promise enforceable by lender? This is of 6 marks. So basically this is a case type question and application based question in which they given you a situation and you have to tell whether it can be possible or not. And of course there is any particular theory which is going to be used here. So you have to use the concepts here and write the valid reason. Okay. Let's jump on to the second question. See, second question A part, further 3 parts. First, stranger to consideration can sue provided he is party to contract. 3 marks. Second, unilateral mistake does not affect a contract. 3 marks. Third, mere mental assent does not amount for acceptance. 3 marks. So you have to comment on this and you have to give the reasons for all these 3 parts, and these 3 parts within the A part of question number 2. So this is the basic paper pattern, and generally your question first is going to come like this because your first unit is of almost 15 marks generally. Okay, so don't think about that from your first unit you get the questions of 18 marks. Okay, so therefore the paper pattern is like this, and these 2 questions are mainly representing your first question which will be coming in your business law examination. Clear? Now let's jump on to the third question. Third questions A part, first part. Discuss when a sub-agent can be appointed and when it can't be appointed, what impact it will have on liability of principal towards third party. 6 marks. Differentiate between indemnity and guarantee. 6 marks. Anishi finds jewelry lying on the corridors of his office. What is Anishi's position? Explain his rights and duties. 6 marks. Let's jump on to the fourth one. A part, further 3 bifurcations. Okay. Liability of surety is coextensive with that of principal debtor. Comment. Ratification tantamounts to prior authority. Discuss. 6 marks. Difference between bailment and pledge. 6 marks. And remember one thing, that these questions I don't actually write here without using my mind. I write all these questions here on the basis of your last 5 years examination of business law. So you can say that this is the summation of all those questions which came in your last 5 years examination of business law for Delhi University specifically. So these are the questions, and if even in the further video you will be going to see that there are some questions which are repeating. So that's why they are repeating, because these are the questions from previous year question papers of business law. Okay. Let's jump on to the fifth question. A part, in a contract of sale, there is no implied condition as to quality and fitness of good for buyer's purpose. What remedies are available to buyer if the seller delivers the wrong quantity or quality of goods? Third is a situation-based question. A sells TV to B for 50,000. Ownership passed to the buyer, but TV is yet to be delivered to B. By mistake, A sell the same TV to C for 50,000. Can B take TV back from C? Question number 6, A part. Right of stoppage in transit is an extension of right of lien for an unpaid seller. Comment. Discuss the rules of transfer of ownership in ascertain goods. That is also a situation based question. Amar ordered 500 tins of fruit juice packed in cases containing 20 tins per case. The juice was delivered to Amar, but it was packed in case containing 10 tins per case. Though juice was of same quality, can A reject the goods? Question number 7, A part. LLP combines the advantages of both traditional partnership and company. Discuss. Discuss the procedure for changing registered office of LLP. How is LLP incorporated? Discuss. Let's jump on to question number 8. Discuss the steps to be followed in formation of LLP. LLP is a very important topic, and unit 5th is your biggest unit. So please don't leave the unit 5th, because if any student is leaving the unit 5th, then it is going to harm a lot to that specific student. Okay. And if you see now in the further video, there are lots of questions which are very same type. So which means questions are repeating from LLP chapter again and again in last 5 years examination or question papers of business law. Okay. Discuss the qualification for being designated partner of LLP. What role does designated partner play in LLP? C. Write a note on choosing and changing name of LLP. Question number 9. Difficulty of performance does not discharge a contract, but impossibility does. Comment giving example. B part. Discuss the procedure for converting a traditional partnership to LLP. What will be the consequences of such conversion? Question number 10. A part. Discuss the rules relating to claiming damages for breach of contract, giving suitable example. B. Differentiate between private company and LLP. Let's jump on to the question number 11th. A part. An illegal agreement are void, but all void agreement are not necessarily illegal. Mistake as a law of the land is not excusable. Silence can't be prescribed as a mode of acceptance. An agreement without consideration is void. Question number 12. A part. Fraud is willful misrepresentation of facts. B part. A voidable contract can be enforced by a stranger. C. This is a very important topic, quasi contract. This is a very important. This actually appeared a lot of time in your business law examination, according to my experience as well. And even as I analyzed that in the succeeding exams as well, it was repeating again and again. So quasi contract is a very important topic. Quasi contracts are based on the principle of unjust enrichment. Second part. Agreement in restraint of trade are void. Critically examine the statement giving suitable example. Question number 13, A part. Explain the three essentials of a contract of bailment. B. Ratification has a retrospective effect. Comment. C. Situation based question again. S. A minor fraudulently represented to L that he was of full age and obtained a loan of rupee 1.5 lakh. Subsequently, he refused to pay. Is L entitled to take any action against S for the money lent? Advise L as to his rights. Second, discuss in brief about various types of remedies available to an aggrieved party in case of breach of contract. Question number 14, A part. Distinguish between wagering agreement and contingent contract. B. Situation based. X advertised an auction of electric goods would take place at a specified time and place. Y traveled to auction place and came to know that auction had been withdrawn. He files a suit against company X for recovery of compensation for his loss of time and expenses. Will he succeed? Second part of question number 14. Discuss the rights of surety against principal, debtor, creditor, and co-sureties. Question number 15, A part. Explain the various implied conditions in a contract of sale. B part. Distinguish between specific and unascertain goods. C part. Situation based. A delivered horse to B on sale on return basis. The agreement provided that B should try the horse for 8 days and the return. If he did not like the horse, on the third day the horse died without the fault of B. A files a suit, against B for the recovery of price. Can he recover? Question number 16, A part. No one can give what he does not possesses. Explain the maxim and state the exception. B part. The right of stoppage of goods in transit is an extension of right of lien. C. It was repeated. It was there within some X number of question as well. This is also the same question which repeated again. So these questions are repeating again. Why? Because these are from your last 5 years examination of business law. Okay, so this video is very helpful. If this video seems beneficial for all of the students who are watching this, then please subscribe the channel and even share this video to your other friends, by which they can also take the benefit of this very beneficial content. Okay. C. The buyer took delivery of 10 computers from the seller without examining them. Subsequently, he sold 5 computers to his customers. The customer lodged a complaint of some defects in the computers. The buyer sought to return computers to the seller Was he entitled to return the computer to the seller? Question number 17, A part. What are the eligibility conditions for the appointment of designated partner? B. Explain the rules regarding change of the name of LLP. C. State the content of incorporation document of LLP. Important one. B part of question number 17. State provisions regarding taxation of LLP. Question number 18, A part. Who may file a petition for winding up? Discuss the grounds under which the LLP can be wound up by the court. Important question. B part. How can an existing partner cease to be a partner of LLP can be wound up by court? C. A partner shall never be liable to an unlimited extent for the debts of the LLP. Critically examine the statement. Question number 19. State reasons. First part. Collateral transaction to an illegal agreement do not become void. Second. Agreement in restraint of legal proceeding is valid. Contingent contracts are void. B. What is the difference between mistake of fact and mistake of law? Give examples. Question number 20, first part. Quasi contracts are illegal contracts. Second, wagering agreements are void ab initio. Third, consent is free when it isn't caused by the coercion or undue influence only. B. Explain in detail the position of minor in contract. Question number 21. A. First part. Differentiate between fraud and misrepresentation. Second, situation based. Please, you can read it by your own because then it will become a very long video. So therefore, now I am not reading the situation based question. You read it by your own by pausing the video. Okay. Third part. At the risk of his life, A saved B from a serious car accident. B promised to pay rupees 10,000 to C, son of A. B does not pay. Can C recover 10,000 from B? B part. Difference between contract of indemnity and contract of guarantee. Repeated again. Question number 22. A. First part. Ratification tantamounts to prior authority comment. Repeated. Second part. C agreed to let out his musical hall to T for a series of concerts. The hall was accidentally burnt before the date of first contract. T sued C for damages for breach of contract. Can T recover damage for breach of contract? Third part you can read by your own, as I already mentioned. Then it will become a very long video. So therefore, please read the situation based question in the further questions. Okay. B. Difference between actual breach and anticipating breach. Question number 23, first part. When can a breach of condition be treated as breach of guarantee? Second, risk prima facie passes with property comment. Third, you can read by your own. Okay. B part. Distinguish between sale and an agreement to sell. Question number 24. First, A first part. Explain the rights of an unpaid seller against the goods. Repeated. You read it by your own. B part. Define the term delivery of goods. State the different modes of effective delivery of goods. Question number 25. A part. Explain the provisions related to voluntary winding up of LLP. B. First part. A LLP is a legal entity distinct from its members take individually or collectively. Comment. Second part of B. What protection is provided by LLP Act to partners and employees regarding whistleblowing? Question number 26. A part. Explain the procedure and effects of conversion of a partnership into LLP as per LLP Act 2008. Repeated again. Explain the extent of liability of LLP. Repeated again. What are the eligibility conditions for a designated partner under the LLP Act? Question number 27, state reason. First, minor has no personal liabilities for supplied to him. Second, a contract made on account of love and affection is valid even without consideration. Third, mere silence as to facts is fraud. B part, a quasi contract is not a contract at all. It is an obligation which law creates. Question number 28, first part. Lotteries authorized by state governments are wagering agreements. Second, inadequacy of consideration will make an agreement void. Third, an illegal agreement are void, but all void agreements are not illegal. B. Explain the agreements which have been regarded as opposed to public policy. Question number 29A, first part. The status of a finder of goods is just like a Bailey comment. Second, distinguish between sub-agent and substituted agent. Third, you can read by your own. This is a situation-based question. Please read it. B part of 29 question. Agreement in restraint of trade are void. Critically examine the statement given, giving suitable example. Question number 30, first part. Explain the nature and extent of surety's liability. Repeated again. This surety liability is repeated again and again. Second part is situation based. You have to read by your own. Sorry that I am not able to read it because then the video is going to be very long and due to which you are not going to show the interest to see the video. Therefore, B part. Discuss in detail the doctrine of supervening impossibility. Question number 31, A part. First part. Define the term delivery of goods. Explain the different modes of effective delivery of goods. Second part, please read by your own. B part of question number 31. How is sale different from an agreement to sell? This is repeated almost 2 or 3 times. Question number 32A, first part. Define the term goods under the Sale of Goods Act 1920. Second, what is the breach of condition treated as breach of warranty? This is also repeated again. Third, situation based. Please read by your own. B part of question number 32 is discuss the rules as to passing of property in case of specific goods. Question number 33A, first part. Define LLP. What are the salient features of LLP? Second, what are the contents of incorporation documents? Repeated almost thrice. B of question number 33, discuss the various provisions related to designated partner under LLP. This is also repeated almost twice. Last but not the least question number 34, A, first part, who may file a petition for winding up LLP? The court wind up LLP on just and equitable grounds comment. This also repeated almost twice or thrice. Second, every partner of LLP is an agent of LLP only and not of the other partners explained. B, discuss the procedure of conversion from partnership into LLP. This is also a very important question. So that's all for this particular video. Students, I'm not going to take your time, and don't try to waste your time, but I want to give all of you students one message, that don't fear during the examination. Whatever you had studied, that is enough for passing the examination of business law. And even if you see all these questions and if you did them honestly, then you are going to score more than the passing marks very easily. And one request from my side, see, you all are seeing that I'm doing a lot of hard work. I also posted or uploaded the previous year question papers of management principle and application, even the most important topics, and I'm very happy to share that many students commented me that it gave a lot of help to them. That video helped them a lot, and I want that you all students who are looking or who are seeing this video, they have to support me like this continuously. That's why I'm going, and you are the fuel of mine in terms of making the videos, because as you are supporting me and commenting on my video, that keeps me going and going, and that works as a fuel for me. So thank you very much. If video seems to be beneficial, subscribe the channel, like the video, and most importantly, don't forget to share with your friends, because it can help a lot to them as well. Okay, bye bye.